Nintendo held their investors meeting in Japan earlier today or yesterday, depending on when this video is uploaded. Uh, and this is the last 3 months, so April, May, and June. So first quarter 2018, first quarter of fiscal year 2018. Nintendo has reported to sold at least 1.88 million as of June 30th or 31st, whatever the last day of June was. And I'm sure it's closer to 2 million. It probably was like 2 million now at this rate. But anyway, this is not a great number, but it does show that the system is still selling a decent amount of consoles. Now this brings it to 19.67 total lifetime units, which is almost 20 million. And the GameCube, I believe, is like 21, right around a little over 21 million units. So it's really close to outselling the GameCube. I think by the end of the summer, the Switch will probably have outsold the GameCube, or at least get very close, which is already close. But by now it might actually be at 20 million, because this is based on a month ago. Even though they announced this today, it's based off a month ago. So, yeah. Now, the Switch is still performing better than the Wii U, because look at the first Wii U sales. The first year, first 12 months for the Wii U, it sold, what, like 12 million? Not 12 months. Wow. I'm stupid. It sold 3 million. 12 million would be pretty good for the first year. It sold 3 million its first 12 months, about. And now the Switch, in the last, like, 6 months or whatever, has sold more than that. And even in the last 3 months, it's sold almost 2 million, which is probably better of what the Wii U has ever sold in a 3-month period. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's just say in the entire first 12-month period. But before I get off track, let's talk about software. Software has done extremely well. On the other hand, Nintendo Labo units. So you had the variety kit, the robot kit, and I guess there's including the starters kit. But the starters kit, I'm not sure. I don't think comes with the game. But anyway, altogether, Labo sold 1.39 million units since launch, and there's a new unit coming out in September, but we'll talk about that later in the video. In addition to this, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze has reached 1.4 million, and Mario Tennis Aces sold at least 1.38 million copies. That's not bad. So it looks like the software is better than the actual console sales, which leads me to believe that the people that already own a Switch, most of them in general are probably the ones that bought these games. Switch also saw launches like Fortnite, Octopath Traveler, Crash Bandicoots, Insane Trilogy, which includes 3 different games, but marketed for one, basically. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, Fallout Shelter, the Pokemon game, I forgot the full title too, and a handful of indies. Fortnite was free and offers microtransactions, but was reported to reach over 2 million downloads in less than 24 hours, so that's pretty good. By the way, I failed to mention, and I'll mention it now, that these games, pretty much all these games, correct me if I'm wrong, released in the last 3 months. Maybe not necessarily summer, but close to summer. This was during the week of E3, I just said that. From Square Enix, Octopath Traveler continuously kept running out of stock, and particularly I was checking Amazon the most, 95%, that's where I get my physical games offline most of the time. But I did check some other sites, and Octopath was out of stock like a week ago or whatever. Now, in between takes, this is like my 3rd or 4th time making this video, I did check Amazon, and Octopath Traveler, at least as of the making of this video, is still in stock on Amazon, the physical version, so you can get that. I don't know if I didn't look hard enough, it was the special edition or whatever they call it, but it's a physical edition nonetheless. I don't know what it comes with, aside from the game and the box, but I hope it comes with those. But there you go. So they told people to download the game instead at that time. Not the best response in my opinion, but I mean, it is one way to get the game, but I wish they would have kind of said something a little more, what's the word? Soothing? No. A little more refreshing. I can't think of the word, so I'm just going to say refreshing. Now, another thing helping Nintendo's indie games, which I did mention above. So, this game, okay, Snake Pass, I know launched back in March of 2017, like a few weeks, like 2-3 weeks after the Switch launched. But I'm just using that as an example. And then, like, Fortnite. I don't really play a lot of indie games, by the way, so that's why I can't think of any recent games from the top of my head. But those two games in particular would help the Switch, although I think Fortnite would do a better job. So, yeah. Nintendo does have a lot of work to do in order to reach an additional 20 million units before fiscal year 2019, and that starts in April of next year. Now, when I say 20 million, I know the Switch is at 19.67 million units, it looks like it is. As of last month, it's probably closer to 20 million now. Yeah, I'm well aware that they're okay, so earlier this year it was like 14.86 million. So another 20 million, that would be at least 34.86 million units. That's what they're trying to do. Maybe not exactly that number, but it's in the 30 millions at least is my point. Yeah, it is going to get to 20 million lifetime units probably soon, or it might have already, because it probably already has, because 19.67 million, that would be, I don't know what, like 3 or 400,000, almost a million, 400,000 units off from getting to rounding it up to 20 million. So it's probably already gotten to that, but they're basing this off of June. I don't know why they do that, but maybe it's just easier when they gather records. Actually, yeah, that probably is the case. So, nonetheless, fiscal year 2019 starts April next year. Later this year, though, Nintendo will release Super Mario... Not Super Mario Run. Super Mario Party, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and another. I did mention earlier that there's a new version of Nintendo Labo coming out, and this is Nintendo Labo Vehicle Kit. I don't have the price information, but it'll be coming sometime in September. If you like cardboard accessories for the Switch. We have at least 5 more games to launch this year from Nintendo. I say that like I'm Reggie. I didn't even think about that when I wrote the script for this, but Nintendo has also yet to reveal its entire first-party catalog, so we are getting other games as well. Therefore, sales could improve in the next quarter. I'm sure they'll improve a little bit. I don't think they're going to be like 5 million, but like say instead of like a little under 2 million, they might be closer to like 3 million or a little over 2 million or something. So that'd be good. By the way, the PlayStation 4, since I don't really have a lot of time to write something out for the PS4, I'm just going to mention this here. The PS4 has sold 82 million units, lifetime units, so right about time it's going to... Actually, it probably has already outsold the PS3, but according to reports, it hasn't officially outsold the PS3. But I'm kind of assuming it has. But in the next report in 3 months or whatever, Sony will probably say something. But anyway, yeah. So what do you guys think of the Nintendo Switch? Sorry to get off track there. I don't have time to make another video though, because I'm going out of town soon. So, leave a comment below on what you think of the Nintendo Switch, and if you want to mention the PlayStation 4, go ahead and do that too. Do you think the Switch will sell better? Do you think it'll sell 100,000 next month? Next 3 months? I guarantee it'll sell more than that. Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I won't be making another video until next week. And if I do, it's going to be from my phone because I'll be out of town. But so, Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. See you later.